With spreads from just 0.8 of a pip, ActivTrades sponsors the Forex Report.
Joining us again is Ricardo Evangelista from ActivTrades. Ricardo, last Wednesday we saw a huge drop in the pound against other currencies. What was the cause of that?
Well, the cause was the announcement by the Governor of the Bank of England, Mervyn King, of the figures for inflation. The figures came up above the expected, which was around the 2%. This is actually the target for the UK economy in terms of inflation. The actual figure was 2.6, so this was the cause for that important movement.
So that raises the question, just how should day traders trade around news? Should it be before the announcement, during, after, or stay away altogether?
They should trade according to their judgment. Obviously, sometimes you can trade before if you have good reason to believe in the forecast, because every important announcement is always preceded by a number of forecasts and a build-up into the actual event. So if you have good reasons to believe there will be a certain outcome from that announcement, obviously you should trade before it happens, so you can, or just before. Sometimes the situation is not so clear in the sense that there isn't a clear forecast, or there's a certain level of insecurity regarding the outcome of the announcement. In those cases, you should keep a close eye on the events in real time, so you should have good access to real-time news, and then you should be quick in the way you make your decision. Trading after the actual announcement is probably not the best way to trade around news. You should do it just before or as the news are occurring.
So is trading around the news just for the pros and something the home trader should stay away from?
No, it's not just for the pros. So it's something that a trader that is informed can do. You don't have to be a pro to trade around news, but what you have to be is a well-informed trader, and you have to be able to make quick decisions. So being able to digest in a fairly quickly way what is happening in the market, and also have as much knowledge previous to the actual events in your hands as possible, so that you can make that decision fairly quickly.
So trading around the volatility that news creates means the markets offer greater rewards but with increased risk?
Well, trading around news can be a high risk, high rewards situation. Obviously, the volatility in the market is increased by important news announcements. Every time there is one, traders should expect big movements. Obviously, if they guess it right, they can benefit from that and have a profitable trade. On the other hand, if they get it wrong, then it can become complicated. Because they will have the markets running against them, and sometimes during news announcements execution can slow down a little bit because there's many people trading at the same time, and there can be some slippage as well, so that can also increase the losses.
Thank you, Ricardo. We'll see you at the London Investor Show next week.
See you next week.
With spreads from just 0.8 of a pip, ActivTrades sponsors the Forex Report.